Hello, I'm Matt Falls, and this is Jade Empire. It was released by BioWare in 2005, fresh off their mega successful Knights of the Old Republic. It's one of my favorite games, so let's play. You can play 7 different characters in the game. You don't get a lot of customization, but the NPCs will react to your appearance. You can play as Scholar Ling, who I always thought looked kinda haughty. Lu the Prodigy, I never liked how he looked. Monk Zhang, who's only appearing in the limited edition or the PC version. Wu, the Lotus Blossom. Furious Ming, my personal favorite character. Tiger Shen, I don't really like how he looks either. And Radiant Gen Z, that's 4 males and 3 females. We're gonna go with Furious Ming for now, but we can change that later. There's only 3 stats in the game, and those are body, spirit, and mind, and they each give 10 points to health, chi, and focus. It's usually a good idea to be balanced in all 3. You start the game with 2 martial arts styles, but you can only pick one. You have to play the game with Heavenly Wave. For now, I'll be picking Legendary Strike, but we can change that later. Just want to point out that the name can be changed too.
I swear, one of these days I'll find a way around your guard.
Just like KOTOR, Jade Empire lets you pick how to respond to people. We could be a dick to this guy, but let's not do that just yet.
Happily. I feel that I learn something every time I face you, even if it's only a new place to nurse a bruise. So long as you're certain you have time.
At this point, it doesn't matter anyway.
Let us begin.
This is the tutorial fight, and it's just showing you how to move. WASD is movement, and the left mouse button is your basic attack. Basic attacks can be blocked by holding down the space bar. When you take damage like that, you can hold down the left shift button to heal yourself. And you can break through guards by hitting the right mouse button for a strong attack. If you're not fast enough to hit someone during that charge up for the strong attack, you can double tap a movement key to flip out of the way. And now it's just, this part is putting together everything you've learned. It's pretty easy. There's no real reason you should lose.
Did you see? Master Li was watching. He may not show it, but he clearly takes pride in watching his students practice. I learn something every time we meet, proving that loss sometimes is the best teacher. Thank the heavens the bruises are worth it. You are gracious as always. I regret that there won't be much time for such practice now that you've almost finished your training. Master Li told me to pass on that you should speak to him when you have the chance. He said you could take your time, so you need not rush. Master Li just went into his house. It's just over there, as always. You have some time to wander the school and talk with other students. Smiling Mountain likely has some of the younger students available if you want to spar. I shall leave you to it. Take care, my friend.
Each chapter starts with this little haiku, or poem, and a summary of what's going on. In this case, we're finishing up our training with Master Li, but there's some rumors of some really strange things going on that obviously have nothing to do with us. One of the strongest parts about this game is how good it looks. For a game that came out in 2005, this game still looks pretty good. So one thing that BioWare did to incentivize exploration in this game is to put pieces of lore like this throughout the environment. And if you don't like lore at all, well, BioWare's got you covered there. You get experience for finding it. And if you read enough lore throughout the environment, you get boosts to your character. So even if you've read all this before, there's still an incentive to find it.
Typical. Oh, you're finally here to talk to Master Li, are you? I certainly hope so. The old man is in there meditating, and he won't train me until he talks to you. What? The old man? That's what he is. Young men don't get mired in foolish beliefs like the belief that your training is more important than everyone else's. If anything, you disrespect this school by monopolizing so much of the master's attention.
While it doesn't make any real impact what we say here, we can miss out on some nice flavor.
I've heard worse threats from children. I know you'd never start anything without the old man's permission. You wouldn't dare risk your status as exemplar to us all. Master Li wants to talk to you. Do me a favor and go talk to him. Then maybe I can actually receive some education at this school.
The conversation changes slightly if you're nice to him.
Really? You would have dropped everything to make way for me. I don't think so. You're far too important to waste time worrying about my education. Master Li certainly considers your training important enough to shove all others aside, so why shouldn't I bow down to your greatness? You don't want my answer to that question. Go talk to one of your sandal-licking friends and let them tell you I'm jealous. Try Lynn. She'll say anything to please you just to see your simpering little smile. Pathetic. Master Li wants to talk to you.
The conversation ends the same way no matter what you do. If you're a female student, he mentions a male student that's spawning over
dog
you.
bounding after its master. Go bother someone else.
Ah, there you are, my student. I watched your bout against Jingwu with great pride. You have gained almost all you can from the practice arena. You are my best pupil, though you came to me an orphan. I have tried to prepare you for the responsibility your skills will bring. Have you given thought to your future? There will be a time for that later. I have kept you hungry for information, but you must trust that my reasons are valid. It is for your benefit that I do this. Your lessons are complete. Remember these basic skills and keep them at heart. But also remember the classes are not a true measure of ability. Always be ready to learn. I recall that, as a child, you fell and bruised your arm. I comforted you, saying that small pains are part of learning, but not every setback imparts wisdom. You must be careful. Sometimes all you learn in defeat is that you have been defeated. This world is out of balance. Spirits grow restless, and you have a role to play that I have kept secret. Those who announce their important destiny before they are ready tend to meet unfortunate ends. The wise only seek attention when capable of dealing with it. The people are scared. I do not have all the answers, but I know you will become very important to the fates of many. You will be called to face a great evil.
Master! Master Lee!
What is this interruption? This had better be important. There is much to say.
Master! Nijo came to warn me. He saw a boat from the outlook past the fields. Strange outlaws. They fired something at him, and Kiamin was injured.
Where is she now?
Still outside the village by the outlook. Nijo couldn't carry her. Please come, Master Lee. The bandits are not at the village yet, but they could arrive at any time.
We will have to continue our discussion later, my student. It appears we have more pressing matters. The time for practice is over. Go to Gujin, the weapon master, and get a weapon. You may soon be called to use it. On your way, make certain Dawnstar is aware of the danger. Her skills have always complemented yours, so take her with you. Prepare yourself for a potential attack while I tend to my fallen student. I will return as soon as I can. We will continue our discussion when the threat is over.
We can ask where Dawnstar and Gujin are, but we're going to find them pretty easily. They're along the critical path.
Good. The time comes when you will know all you need to. For now, keep the basics at heart.
Our journals have been updated with a new objective, and next time we're going to get a party member and a weapon.